Can you
me?
hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. Happy New Year.
I say Happy New Year, and
Good.
congratulations on the new baby. I'm not sure we've seen after the baby, or have we?
No, we haven't. That's true. No, we haven't. We
Yeah,
haven't. We
yeah,
haven't. So,
congratulations.
which means Ejemi Komo.
Uh,
That's what it means. You just implicated yourself without even knowing. And in your capacity, you should be a land in banana. Because you're a man with capacity. So banana or nothing
so
else.
are you. So are you. I mean, only people with capacity have children in their 50s. It's for big
Oh
boys.
my goodness. That's another angle.
Because they know they have, done the sacrifice. They build the wealth. No matter what,
Yeah.
the baby's gonna be
So
fine.
anything goes. So this one is well, that's a good point. It's a good point. I just wish the case was like that.
We,
We
we
just
know that's the
we
case.
it's good to have you on here, my live, and of course, those of you who are just joining us, it will be nice to quickly make an introduction. We are with Dr. Stephen Kintayo, the GMD CEO of Jigtex, and Jigtex is a company that I have worked with. They have been one of our major sponsors and supporters for AY Live, the one that happened last year. And Dr. Stephen here has the capacity to help you plan your finances. A lot of us made some mistakes last year in planning our finances and probably ran into trouble, ran into debt, especially with recession, running down our heads and necks. So high cost of foodstuff, material. A lot of people got affected, even with the exchange rates in dollars. A lot of people got affected, and so they really didn't know how to plan their finances. So this is 2023. What a beautiful way to start the new year, knowing fully whether we have Dr. Stephen Akintayo here with his expertise in managing finances and property development, is going to give us a pretty good inroad into knowing what to do with our finances. So maybe I should just quickly start engaging Doctor, and so we can talk. So I noticed you have this foundation that got launched with $5 million fund for 5 years to support 1,000 SMEs. Tell us about it. You lead us into knowing something about that foundation first. Let's start from there.
Oh, thank you very much, and thank you for having me again. Happy New Year to everyone joining us. So Stevacta Foundation started about 15 years ago. We used to work with orphans, we used to work with kids. So we have this bursary program where we pay tuition fee of different kids and things like that. But during COVID was when we then realized, how businesses are affected with COVID-19. So we started these grants. People would pitch on Instagram. We give 500,000, 1 million. But we then decided, this year is the first year we're having a new strategy around it. Why not structure this foundation better? Right? We saw the success of how Tony Lumili Foundation has done, having a better structure around the distribution of grants. So we said, why not do something also well structured that way? So what we have done is to attach, we have our Vision 2035, where we're building 25,000 green and smart homes. I'm sure you've been to some of our estates maybe, and you've seen some of what we do. So we decided to say a portion of, as we make money from selling these houses. It will go into supporting smaller businesses that are smaller than us, right? And see how we can support them. So it's a progressionary process. This year we're going to be supporting in our plan 24 SMEs. Next year we're going to increase it to 48, and then 2025 we're going to increase to 120, and then we increase it gradually like that. So as we're selling the houses, we're also able to release some of these grants to support SMEs. But there's a process around it. First thing, you visit the website and you apply. Second thing, we select the first 50 and they get an opportunity to be part of my Steve Akhtar University mentorship trainings. And then top 10 will pitch here on Instagram. And then we select 2 for each month. So every month we're selecting 2 businesses that we're going to support with the grant. And that's how we intend to go about it. Hopefully, it's a way of also giving back. Last year has been tough, like you're saying, inflation, recession. Even our company too is affected, the way every company is affected. Properties, we've told customers with 28 million, we'll give you 2-bedroom. Now, cost of construction went as high as almost 15 million to deliver that same 2-bedroom.
Wow.
Yes. So if we were lucky that we didn't have too many subscribers, there are some companies that had up to 1,000 subscribers, having to shalaye and, go into a lot of explanation. And how, Nigerians can behave. Even when we all know what happened, clients don't want to hear that you're asking them to pay more. Because we all know how cement moved from 2,700 to 5,000 per bag. Iron rod, so many things just jump like that, and so it's important. The projection now is that 2023 will be worse than 2022. So it's important that everybody begin to plan their own personal finance. And I tell entrepreneurs, have a strategy even different from your own company. One of my own strategy that helped me is that I have a structure different from my company. So even if my company has a challenge, it's not affecting me as a person. And it's one of the things hopefully we'll be able to teach very well to entrepreneurs. How do you even structure your own personal finance that even if your challenge goes to your business, which is normal, business will go through challenges. How do you make sure how do you make sure you personally don't suffer and you structure your own personal finance separate from your business, and not when you just mix both business, both personal life, and when something happens to your business, it affects you as a person.
By the way, I think just in case you guys are trying to find out, the website is www.stevenakintayofoundation.org. I mean, if somebody from the office can quickly put that up on the comment section so that I can quickly pin it, I'll do that. I mean, www.stevenakintayofoundation.org. That is the website. And that is quickly going to take me to our next question. It's good to
I've just
know about grants.
I've just posted it. You can let me pin it.
Okay, let me look for it. Okay, I think I see it there now. All right. Okay, so it's there now, guys. So you can see it. You can see it now. Yeah, I mean, we hear about grants all the time. Some of the grants do work. Some you get to hear and you can't even access it. And this is me asking, is this for startups or people who are already business owners? We need to have clarity, on that. Is this for startup or people already business owners?
Yeah, very good question. So it's for startups. The grant is, if your business is already structured, don't be greedy and go and apply. But it's also for people who have started the business. We don't want ideas. All this, I want to do, I want to be, I'm planning to. That's all we're looking for here. You must have taken some baby steps in having started the business. But definitely not for big companies, not for structured business, for business that have just started. And they must be business that are using technology to scale, and they are in line with the SDG, right? Very, very important, because part of this, the way we're going. In fact, for information of people listening, we have people partnering with us on this. Some people are reaching out to us to say, Dr. Stephen, the top 10 business, I want to give them free adverts. Some people are reaching out to us to say, I also want to contribute to support those businesses. Because like somebody said, the way we do baby showers, we should do the same for business. Friends should always come together and support businesses. The real issue we are going through in Nigeria with the rate of unemployment, you and I know that it's because there are lack of jobs. And I don't know whether you noticed that since the campaign has started, issues of crime has reduced a bit, right? If you notice. And it's because somehow some of the youths are being engaged in one way or the other, mobilized for campaign. That Gio was even saying how, parties are renting crowd. So at least a lot of young people are beginning to get something to do. The question is, after the election, what happens, right? What's the next thing for these young people, which is part of that's why any country you see crime, you see that countries with poverty have higher crime rates. So, and it's our collective work to really say, in what way can all of us be part of this? So we're hoping this is even something other people will support us, other people will be part of it. It's not just, we're not doing this because we have all the money in the world. No. If there's anybody who needs money, I need money, because we're trying to just launch. So we just launched our 1,000 housing project. We need a lot of money, right? So it's not something done because
Talking about housing project. I mean, you're vast in business. You are a business financial advisor, advising people how to manage their finances. That is one aspect of who you are. I mean, I've followed a lot of your works and your teachings, your lectures on Facebook. I mean, it shows that you're very, very vast. So now talking about the other side of the business, the one that I think I know very well, that I connect with, which is the real estate business. I mean, people want to buy a house, people want to invest in that sector. How do they go about it? They want to invest either in land, they want to invest in buying a house. What's your take? What's information do you have for us concerning real estate business, of which I know a lot of people in this life are very much interested in as well?
Thank you very much. Well, the real estate for me, I've always advised people, is the edge against inflation. Yes, it is true that real estate is also affected because as a result of the inflation and the dollar crisis in Nigeria. That's true. Nobody can deny that. But it's still the best edge against inflation. Other sectors are not as reliable. When you look at what has happened to crypto, in fact, now when you greet people who are crypto investors, somebody tells you, I'm a crypto investor, you just say, yeah, sorry, well, sorry for your loss, or automatically, before even hearing anything. And so several real estate, investment sector has their own crisis. And I tell this to Africans, investment is risk, no matter which one, what type. It can work, it may not work. There are challenges to investment generally. However, you want to go to the ones that are less risky. One of these are, in fact, people ask me, why did you even do real estate? I said, one of the reasons why I decided to do real estate, because if you wake up one day now and say I'm into crypto, and you say it's a fraud, it's a scam, what can I use to prove that it's not a scam? Is there something I can show to people that this is real? But real estate, if you talk, say, na lie, tomorrow I can carry camera, go to the land, show you the thing, right? If you say the house no exist, and you carry camera and say, this is the house where person talk, say no exist. So it's a lot easier in the real estate. And the same thing, you can touch it, you can hold it. Even if the what you call the economic situation affects it, and then the market crashes a bit, it's a matter of time to come back again. I mean, we know what happened to Dubai in 2008, 2009 in terms of real estate. It was a crash market. But last year, everybody who invested with us here in Dubai, for example, had a kill. Literally, I mean, we knew how many people who bought property that were sending rental income. The rental income almost doubled last year in terms of real estate here in Dubai. But that's the same Dubai that the entire thing was almost dead a few years ago. So ultimately, you know that again, there's risk, there's good times and bad time in business. But once you are doing it in the long run, it's always in your interest. And once you have good people who have results guiding you, advising you in how to do the real estate, you will ultimately make some progress. Oftentimes, I look at how we create pity party around us. Some people, don't want to invest. You and I know what we're talking about. They don't want to. And they're also looking for who to convince not to invest. You see people tell you, oh, more, me only invest in Nigeria more for life. Okay, come and invest in Dubai. I say, which Dubai? Okay, and that's one of the reasons why GTS expanded that way. Now we're in Dubai, we're in US, we're in UK. Come and invest in UK. Well, I'm not sure. How about US? So and that's why I realized whoever wants to do business will do business. All this, I don't trust people, I don't do this, I don't do that. These are just noise in the market, and there are people who are into that. And nobody can become wealthy just always being negative. I remember my own personal story. 2015 was when we went commercial with real estate. That was the same year a former ambassador, US ambassador to Nigeria, said Nigeria will break up that same year. He was saying it authoritatively. He was saying it with his data. At the end of the day, if I had believed what that man said, and I didn't buy some property I bought 2015 for 500,000 and now going for 15 million. If I had listened to that negative story and I did not invest, where will I be now? Right?
But like you said, is in existence. There's nothing anybody can say to change that factor. That's what makes the human system complete. You have the ones that will encourage you, you have the ones that will discourage you, and then you're just right in the middle. It's your decision now to know, what to do and what not to do. I just read a comment here saying that now people will get money, now go invest now. Yes, but what a lot of people don't also understand is that you have the ability to start from somewhere.
Yeah.
The first step to developing yourself is educating your mind.
Preach it.
So
Preach it.
once you begin to gain that awareness, I mean, it's going to propel you and take you and navigate you in the areas that will become your benefit. And the next day, you're already testifying to others how you started. And so that brings me to asking the question. Definitely, there must be some form of advice for employees and business owners for 2023 that you have to share. Please, can you throw some light on that, please?
Well, so I think for business owners, one of my biggest advice is if you're a business owner right now, considering the data that is coming out, begin to structure how to multiply, or what I call monetize your own skill, including your knowledge of the business. So one of the smartest things I've had to do, I've written 37 books. I'm launching another 3 books on my birthday, 28th of January. Another 3 books is coming out. So every day I make money on Amazon from just books alone. So business or no business, that is coming in. Of course, I do public speaking all over the world. I charge for that as well. I do coaching, I charge for that as well. So I've built a system, and I'm encouraging business people to start thinking. Even failures in business, I'll put them in books. Success in business, I'll put them in books. And this is one of the reasons why you see, and this is a culture in America that I hope will come back to Nigeria. Imagine you are writing a book on how to, transition from just a comedian to, a movie producer. Right? I mean, there's so much there's so much gap in that area because your transition, everybody else was just doing comedy. Remember, Okay, when you started, and you took it to the next level. I mean, it broke the box office. That is a book right there. Of course, you have too much money to want to write a book. How much will a book bring? But,
maybe what you don't know is that it's already in the making.
oh, beautiful, beautiful,
Maybe that's
beautiful.
so. Maybe God is just using you to reveal to the people to expect what is coming. You just let the
Oh,
cat out of the bag, by the way.
wow,
So
congratulations on that.
thank you, thank you. I mean, when when I did my 50th, a lot of people said
Yes.
no. With everything that you've done in the entertainment industry,
Yeah.
we expected to also meet a
Mm,
launch on that
mm,
same night
mm.
that is going to exhibit, how you were able to, get yourself
Yes.
to where you are today.
Yes.
I felt flattered, but then I didn't take it seriously. But the minute, not one, not two, not three, not four important people in society saying the same thing to me, then
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I caught the vibe, and
Yeah.
I was inspired to go in that route. So it's something that is going to come out pretty soon. Of
Congratulations.
course, for people like you who have written about 37 books, I think I should come and submit the manuscript to you for your proper perusal so that you can
No
advise
problem.
us and say,
No
okay, this
problem.
is the way you should go and what have you.
No
Now,
problem.
talking about advice,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, you are a business coach.
Yeah.
You are a coach in the sector.
Mm.
So, I mean, how do we bring that? I mean, how can you be a financial coach to a lot of people who are out there for 2023?
Mm.
Because part of this, I'm not used to just talking and talking. I sometimes like people who back it with actions. So,
Yeah.
action plan now from this conversation. I want people to take home that yes, uh, Dr. Steven here can also become my financial coach.
Mm.
How do we make that happen? How for 2023?
Beautiful. So one of the things I've done is to put together a webinar to start the year on next week Sunday. And I call it personal finance. And we're going to be breaking down more than 10 different avenues that people can monetize and then structures as well for their personal finance. We're going to be looking at structures that are safety structures because a lot of us in Africa, we don't even think of safety structures when it comes to
Mm-hmm.
investment. Right? What do I mean safety structure? You see, many of us who may be business people, may be career people, we don't have life insurance, right? Suddenly something happens, we start playing victim. We don't even have any form of investment that is, done by a reputable organization that gives guaranteed return, even if it's just 5% or 3%. I mean, as much as I'm into real estate and I know how I'm able to in a year get 100% return in real estate, I still have certain insurance program I invested money into where it's a life insurance that if anything happened to me, they will release certain amount of money immediately, okay, towards that emergency. Now, if anything doesn't happen to me, they will be giving me maybe a 5%, a 4% every year. It may look little, but this is how to put certain structure, guarantee structure, that no matter what, I am covered. Emergencies, I'm covered. Yes, we believe you believe God, you pray to God, your pastor has said no evil will happen. Absolutely. But there's also common sense. And God gave us a brain so that it can rest. There are certain structure so we'll be discussing that. We'll also be looking at, again, what are the various avenues that you can invest in this year that you can be sure will give you certain reasonable returns. How do you also invest internationally? So we'll break all of that down. The webinar is $250 to attend, but we're giving everybody watching this now, if they go sign up today, to get 100% discount to attend the event.
Okay.
So they can, yes, 100% discount. They can use a coupon code birthday 0 because this month is my birthday month. So
okay, so it's your birthday month. It's also the month of my daughter's birthday. Ayomide, the one that you owe a landy banana. So okay, so now this is very, very important, guys.
Pin the website. Let me pin the website.
Yeah.
I just posted it.
Okay, let me look for. Okay, I think the comments here just jump in real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if it will come back again. Okay. Maybe just send it again. I think that one has traveled.
Okay, so the website is www.stephenakintayo.com/personal finance. Okay, then use the coupon code. Use coupon code. If you don't use the coupon code, it will charge you $250. So don't come back and complain that they say it's free. You must use the coupon code. So when you get to the website, you will see coupon code. So click on that and put birthday 0. I've just posted it again. You see birthday 0. Okay. So please write birthday 0 in the place that has coupon code. Then you proceed to exiting, and that will then help you to be able to register for free without paying any amount of money. Were you able to see it this time?
Okay, I think the comment section is just buzzing, and before I will turn around, it's gone. But then let me scroll up. Let me scroll up. It's going to come back. Yes. So guys, you heard from Oga's mouth. I won't say the horse's mouth like we usually say, so that Oga will not say, "You just called me a horse." So let me see. I'm still scrolling down. Wow, this comment is no, this is not it. Some people are even sending their own code for me to.
It's not the 0 is you write the 0 in normal letter 0. Can somebody who anybody can also help us type again? The website is www.stephenakintayo.com/personal finance. Okay, personal finance. Then use coupon code birthday 0. Okay, so all I will do now is I'll probably copy and paste and just keep pasting till you see.
Yeah. Okay, good. Better that way.
You see
I'm
it
very sure it
now?
will come up now. Where are you? Verify.
Have you seen it?
I think some village people, they want to deny. Okay, I've seen it. I think I've seen it. No, this is not you. Today's comment section is just before you turn around, it's flying like what I don't understand. All right. Okay.
You see it now?
A lot of people, some of the comments here. Okay. This is it, I guess. Is that it?
You haven't pinned it yet, so I won't be able to know.
I pinned it.
Okay, beautiful. Yes.
Is that it?
Yes, that is it. Personal finance. Even though mine included the code to get the discount, but you're correct with the one you posted. So,
okay, but this, I'm just going to further share the information verbally.
Yes,
the code is very, very important because, like you said, a lot of people are just going to go there now, and when they are charged, they won't
Yes.
understand that they didn't use the actual code. So we need to
Yes.
reemphasize. The
Yeah.
code is 0. Numerical 0
Birthday
or the
zero.
spelling
Birthday
0.
zero.
Birthday
Birthday
0. Yeah.
zero is
The
all
code,
written in alphabet, not digits. So birthday
good.
zero.
Birthday, then 0. Okay. Everything written
Yeah,
in
one word.
alphabet, not digit. Okay.
Yes, birthday
Okay.
zero, one word. Yes.
So, guys, the code is birthday 0. If you go to the website now, please, you have to know the code. It's very, very important that you use that code because we don't want a situation whereby you say, okay, I'll take that again. The code is birthday 0 for you to get your discount. Do you understand? Please, guys, let's. And once again, please, can you reemphasize how much does this webinar cost? I mean, to register,
It's
I
two
need you to
fifty
reemphasize
dollars. It's
250, but
$250, right? So those who have been asking you for giveaway, this is your own $250 giveaway to them, right? Because you're here, you're getting the opportunity, and the code expires tonight. So if you're going to register, you have to register tonight, else you won't be able to use the code,
so
right?
the
So it's $250.
$250 gives you a discount of how much now?
With the code, you won't even pay a dime.
Oh, with the
Zero.
code, you're not paying.
You are not
Well, the
paying a
code is
dime.
0.
Yes.
Okay, guys. I mean, now you people don't come and ask me for any giveaway again. No. This is your opportunity. Please send the link to your friends and because I keep telling you guys, the best way, to become prosperous in life is first of all to have that awareness, to
Yes.
give yourself that self-assurance that you can make it.
Mm.
Like today, I posted a stadium. I said I want to
Mm.
sell out the stadium. That is me
Mm.
planning. That is me dreaming.
That's
That
it.
is me seeing it.
That's
And then
it.
tomorrow, when it comes to pass, it will be because, I envisioned it and I worked towards it, towards
Mm.
achieving it. So please, guys, this is your opportunity to do what you have to do. And it's in commemoration of his birthday. This giveaway is in commemoration of his birthday on the 28th. Of course, I'm going to go there to eat my own jollof rice. Very, very important. And celebrate with a man who has impacted to a lot of people in society. And I have one other question.
Yeah.
How about those who have funds?
Mm.
People who have funds and they want to invest their money. So,
Mm.
I mean, in line with your real estate business empire, how do we get these people involved? Whether Dubai, whether UK, whether in the US, whether in Nigeria, how do we incorporate them? How do we go about that?
What beautiful. What they can do is to posting that they can reach out to the office or send us a mail, info@gtex Homes. And one of the things I've always said with clients is it's important to tell us your budget. I've had people tell me they want to buy property in Dubai, and I say, "What's your budget?" They first of all tell me open budget. After we go back and forth, because I don't even take you serious when you don't have a budget and you want to do real estate investment. Later, they will tell you that they have $350. And I'll be like, I don't understand. $350 to buy a house in Dubai. What are you talking about? So it's important, please, when you're reaching out to us, let us know what is your budget. How much do you have at the moment? I've seen all manner of situations. You see some clients, maybe you want to buy a house and it's 50 million, and then you're able to deposit 10 million. Before you know, you see one other person who says his own, the same house, he can sell it to you at 30 million. Now
Yeah, and
you
then
come
they
back.
assume that the other person come and give me my money back so that I will
Exactly.
go and put it where.
Exactly. You come back and I say, oh, the price they charge you people are scammers. And I'm like, I don't even understand people I mean, we use words so loosely. God will help us. So I'm saying this intentionally so that I'm clear. Okay. This is the contact. So I've just pinned it now. If you can help me pin it, you can reach out to the team. +234 8188 111 999, or email info@gtechzone.com. We have our team of wealth advisors. They will take you through what's your budget, what country do you want to invest in, and then hopefully show you some good opportunities. I personally have made up my mind this year. If you are not buying property of $1 million and above, don't come to me personally, right? Because
that one is for the organs, right?
exactly. Don't come to me
That's for the
personally
organs. Don't worry,
because
people like AY, we will not come to you. We'll go to your office
no, it's
and
people like you and
discuss.
me I'm looking for. In fact, you are my number one. I have a property for you, sir, here in Dubai. It's $46 million, and it's for people like you. I
$46
know
million. You will allow
next
this
your
you will allow this
next
boy to
movie.
just meet me on the road
Your,
and beat me for nothing.
your next movie to shoot it there. The entire interior was done by Bentley, the makers of Bentley cars. Right?
Oh
They
wow.
came in and did the entire interior. It's on an island, it's in the world island. So you have your own, you're entering, it's an island of your own,
I think
separate.
what we can do together now that we're having this conversation
Yes.
is to do a movie in it for the showcase.
Why not?
And we'll do a movie in it for the showcase, and I will send you the invoice so that the rest of
I
the
don't
world can
understand.
see.
Wait, I don't
Yes, now
understand. What do you
we'll,
mean by
we'll
invoice?
do a movie in it. We'll do Merriment. We'll do Merriment 3. We're planning to do Merriment 3 already. Funny enough, we're already having talks with Dubai Tourism for Merriment 3 to give us some of these exclusive property to shoot. Of course, usually when we do, there's something that comes in between. I mean, to promote tourism in Dubai. But if you have something as my Nigerian brother there that befits what we're looking for, we can have that conversation and we can do what we have to do. See, I'm a businessman, so let's talk.
I'm ready to do that, but the bill part is the one I don't understand. We're giving you the property to shoot, to the invoice is the part I have concerns about.
We'll discuss that one offline. We'll discuss that one offline. Then we'll tell you what the invoice is for and what it's about. So
because you and I know your invoice is always big. You and I know this thing.
No. How is my invoice big now? Me, I'm a learner where you are now.
Your invoice always has dollar signs on them. You and I know this one.
You allow these boys to just go and beat me for nothing. They will think I have money, not knowing that I'm just one upcoming guy trying to make ends.
Yeah, no, okay. Anyway. People are asking for the contact. I've just posted. If you can help me pin that as well, the contact to be able to reach our team.
Okay, let me see. Just in case, if you can't find anything here at the moment, please note that I'm going to repost this. Let me see if I have. I keep looking. These buttons are so soft. I think Instagram needs to work on it, because the first thing, let me see again. All right. Contact where. Okay, lovers and fans of AY, if you see that contact, please just send it back for me. Hello, Dr. Steven. If I invest in your platform in real estate, would I see my property physically? Someone just asked that question.
Absolutely.
See your property?
It's not Bitcoin. It's not Forex. So of course you see physically. And it depends on, by the way, let me also emphasize, it depends on which property you're buying. There's something we call off-plan sales. So if you're buying property where it's still under construction, of course, it's when it's completed that you get the key to your house. But you can also buy secondary market, which means the property is already completed. You pay, you get your key. Or you can buy land as well, right? So it depends on which one you're going for in terms of real estate. But yes, absolutely. In fact, even if you are not in the country where you're trying to buy, I've just posted it again. Can you guys help us repost it. It's +234 8188 or info@gtechhomes.com.
Okay.
Now, for those of you who are not even in the country that you wanted to buy, we can always do a virtual inspection as well, for you to be able to see the property you're buying. So that can always work. I think you pin account number.
I've removed it. So the guy, I just saw number. I thought that was the number. I didn't know.
Account number you go pin. Sharp guy. You don't post account number.
The guy just immediately. Can you imagine these guys? Everybody playing the smartphone immediately as soon as I saw it. Oh boy, Naija will not give me.
I'm telling you, Nigeria.
See, the others are laughing like, "Hey, want to buy AYGPT?" Inside your life, now they play me. My life, oh. That's to let you know how strong these guys are. So it's mind play. Just the guy just walked on my mind. Like if he sees number, he's gonna pin it.
In fact, the guy need to cut us soap.
No.
He need to cut.
What I'm going to do, guys, I can't find it, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it, add it to the post, because I'm going to repost. I'm going to have this on my page, so
Yeah.
I'll have it there. So I have the details. So if you do a recap of this live session, and you'll see the number to call. I'm going to add that up. Okay, guys. So before we round up, I mean, definitely you have one or two other information that you'd like to share. I know that a lot of people here, some of them, let me even go back. Remember the coupon code. Please, that is very important. If you go to www.gtechhomes.com/personal-finance, then the code is birthday0. 0 is not the 0 numerical 0, as in ZERO. That is the code. Please know the code and do what you have to do. And stop sending your account numbers here. We are not sharing money. We are giving you information that will benefit you. So please stop sharing your account numbers here. And then before we go, there's this work going on in 8 different locations in Nigeria. I mean, talking about the 1,000 housing units in Nigeria. Can you tell us about it, please?
Okay, so one of the major issues we realize with the housing sector in Nigeria, due to inflation, property prices have been going up crazy. I mean, like I said earlier, property, houses that were going for as low as 28 million for 2-bedroom. Right now, it's over 50 million to get the same 2-bedroom. 4-bedroom that used to go for 50-something million is now about 150 million. And this is making it difficult for a lot of people to be able to afford to pay for property one time. Well, I mean, we have several properties we sell in different parts of Nigeria that is already built. You pay one time and, you get your keys. But the reason as well why we can't, a property that's already built, why we can't be telling you to be paying small, is because we also have costs associated to it, cost of construction, and we have to pay back, right? So if we are saying pay us small, it won't work. So what we decided to do is to launch a 1,000 housing project that will be done off plan, meaning that as you pay us, we build. So we're going to start construction in March. So we want to get subscribers for the entire 1,000 even before we start construction. And then we're giving 3 years to pay. So you can gradually make your payments. Yes, wow. 3 years to pay. So you deposit just 5 million as initial deposit. Every month you are dropping something. And what will happen is that in that 3 years that you are still paying, the value will have jumped up, in a crazy way. The same way it did. I know that 3 years ago, a two-bedroom was still going for 18 million, that we were selling 3 years ago. Today, that same three-bedroom is 72 million. So what has happened is that if you can be smart, you are paying in installments, right? And the value of that property is going higher and higher by the day. And it's one of the smartest way wealth has been created. Even here in Dubai, it's one of the best way most people invest. Because if you want to think of capital appreciation and you don't have all the bulk money, of course, if you have bulk money, we have properties that is fully built, pay, get your key. But if you don't have all those bulk money, but you have stable source of income. You deposit your 5 million and every month you pay gradually, and in 5 years you're done paying and you have keys to your house. So it's a unique project. We try to spread it. We have about 3 locations in Lagos for the housing. We have in Abuja, we have in Asaba, we have in Abeokuta, we have in Ibadan. So we spread it in such a way that there are different locations. For somebody who say, oh, maybe I already have property in Lagos, I want Abuja, or I want some other location. And you can pay gradually, because accessibility is more important than even affordability. It's always not easy to, developers don't have the power to make houses affordable. Sometimes people always disturb us. Can we get affordable housing? It's not in our power. We are not the creator of land. We are not the government. You are not Omonile that sells land. So we're buying land at a fixed amount. Cost of building, we're probably importing a lot of what we're using to build as well. And so when you look at all of that, there's a whole lot of cost associated to build. So you don't have a grip over these things. And so ultimately prices of construction keeps going higher and higher. But what can always happen is a situation where we make it affordable, you pay gradually, you pay, and over time, you can have something tangible. And that's really how we hope this works. It's been a tough one for our industry this year because of the inflation. It's been a very tough one, and it's generally across our sector, because many of us were literally ambushed in terms of how prices skyrocketed, right? Construction prices just went way up, and but we thank God, many of us are managing it the best way we can. Yeah.
Well, I would say that. Your impact in the sector has been very, very effective for those of us who know you and what you have done over the years. We're going to be rounding up now. I want to say a very big thank you to Dr. Stephen. And as a matter of fact, there are a lot of people in this life on right here now. I want to encourage you, please, if you have to register, go to the website one more time. Very, very important. And some people are saying the code is not working. You're using the wrong information. You're using numerical 0 instead of 0 with, spell it out. Z-E-R-O, as in birthday 0. That is the code to use. Very, very important. Please, the website again is www.gtexhomes.com/personal finance. Yes, and the code is birthday 0. So if you have to do that, do what you have to do now. And of course, for those of you who are also looking for a financial coach and somebody who's going to encourage you or lecture you more on how to go about your finances, please, you also know that this is a perfect opportunity. At this point in time, we're not asking you to come and pay the $250 for registration. By the virtue of the fact that you're a part of this live, it is for free. And that is my own New Year giveaway, not the one you send account number to my page. Go and learn how to become successful, okay? It's very, very important. So, Dr. Stephen, I want to say a very big thank you.
Thank you. Let me also emphasize that it's a global webinar. It's a global webinar. It's holding on Zoom. So you want to go register. It's a global webinar. and just go to Zoom and rest. So you can attend from anywhere in the world. It's going to be a 3 hours intense session to help you strategize how to go about building your wealth in this new year. And I look forward to seeing all of us succeed. It's going to be a great year for us in Jesus' name. We'll all be alive to see another January of 2024 by the grace of God. I love you all. Amen. And thank you for having me. My regards to your family, and hopefully we'll see you very soon.
Yeah,
hopefully you buy my $46 million house here in Dubai.
I'm coming back to you. We'll discuss that. There are things that people discuss offline, you know, because on this same live, we're going to be having some of the presidential candidates come to tell Nigerians what to expect come 2023. Yes, on this same live, we put up 4 candidates. We've gotten response from 2 candidates already. Who are ready? They're already asking questions. So when they come, they're going to tell us. Maybe they'll discuss property, and maybe one of them can talk about your $43,000 unit. I think in their capacity they'll be able to
$46 million, not $1,000.
$1 million. Can you imagine? $1 million. Yeah. So
no, but it's not for politicians. It's for, and I've always said this, it's entrepreneurs like you that we're looking for, not politicians, because most politicians don't even have the money. It's our collective money they're stealing. So we don't want, we want private.
That's why when they come on the live, we'll be having all this discussion and to know their plans for Nigeria and the way forward.
That's a good one. So thank you for putting that together. I mean, we need to ask them questions. We can't be doing blind voting this time around. We have to ask them questions. Yes, because we're all affected. We're all affected by their decisions at the end of the day. And sometimes people think some people are rich and they are not affected. It's rich people that are more affected by these things.
Everybody is affected.
It's you that have business. It's you that you are having to sack staff because you don't have enough money to pay their salary. It's you that are having to owe contractors or owe this person or have to take loan and you've not repaid. So people don't know the impact because and I think there's a lot of orientation average Nigerians need to go through about what it means to be a businessman and entrepreneur and how that works. Because there's just an assumption that you have all this plenty money, you don't even need money, and they don't know that business people are even the one more indebted than even those who are not as wealthy as such.
Beyond you being a financial advisor and a real estate mogul, it's like you're also a political analyst and advisor as well. So I'm going to ask one of them to call you for consultations. Very important. Thank you very much for coming on the live. Thank you very, very